Hey Alex, where are you? Are you out drinking again?
No. I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to call you. I'm at my parents' house right now.
What? Why? You went there straight from work?
Yeah, I did. Mom asked me to come help her with something.
Help? Is everything okay?
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal. Their old dining table broke and they bought a new one. And they needed me to help them carry it home. You know, because they both have bad backs.
Well, I understand, but I wish you'd told me. I didn't know, so I prepared you dinner.
I'm sorry, Kate. I was really tired from work, and it slipped my mind.
It must have taken you like an hour to get to your parents' place if you went from your office. That must have been hard on you, especially after work.
Yeah, I was debating whether I should go or not at first. But I thought that it'd be pretty inconvenient for them not to have a dining table, so I pushed myself and decided to go there in the end. So I hope you understand and go easy on me about this.
I'm not upset. I think it's nice of you to help out your parents. I might have been unhappy if you were out drinking, though.
Good, thanks. Oh, and Mom says hi.
Please thank her for the gift she sent us the other day. And tell her that we really enjoy those chocolates. Oh, and can you ask her if she likes Madeline? There's a new bakery in town that has amazing Madeline, and I'm thinking about sending her some as a thank you.
Are you sure that's not going to be a lot of work for you?
No, not at all. I tried it with my friends the other day, and it was so good. I want your mom to taste them as well. And I know she likes having a little treat during her tea time.
You know her so well. You really like her, don't you?
Oh, sorry. I want your dad to try their Madeline too.
Thinking about what my dad would like didn't even cross your mind, did it? Your love for my mom is so big.
Well, yeah, because I respect her so much.
Huh? How so?
You know how she worked in the hotel industry like I currently am. Difference is that she worked at a high-end luxury hotel. They expect you to always have the best service skills and manners. So the fact that she was able to work there for so long speaks volumes about her.
She speaks a few different languages as well. And she used to work for a 5-star hotel in Europe before she got married with Dad. Yeah, I guess I can see why you'd look up to her so much.
Right? I want to be just like her. She's always positive, kind, and she has great communication skills. On top of that, she's even good at cooking. It's difficult to find any part of her that I don't respect.
I see. I will tell her that you said that. I'm sure she'll be happy. It makes me happy too that you think so highly of my mother.
Haha, you don't need to tell her anything. Anyways, are you going to be late tonight? Or are you staying over there?
Maybe I will stay the night. It's already pretty late.
Yeah, it's not safe to drive at night when you are tired, so I think that's better. Well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow then. Hey, Alex? I found a little box with a necklace inside hidden in our closet. What is this?
Oh, that's a gift for Mom.
For your mom? Isn't the design a little bit too young for her taste? This is a popular brand, but mostly amongst girls in their 20s, you know? And both her birthday and Mother's Day have already passed, so why now?
Well, do I need a special reason to buy a gift for my mother? She was telling me that she's looking for a cute necklace, and I happened to come across that, so... You don't think it's cute?
It's cute, but would she like this though? I feel like she would like more elegant designs better.
Right? That's what I initially thought too. But apparently, she always dreamed of having a necklace like this since she was younger. Because she was so busy working every day, she didn't get a chance to go and buy any cute jewelry for herself.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
She said she was too old by the time she had extra time and money. But she couldn't stop dreaming about it. How can a loving son resist buying a little gift for her after hearing that story?
I see. So that's why. I didn't know that your mom had such a cute side of her, but I understand why she would keep dreaming about things she wanted when she was younger. I think all of us girls always have that part of us no matter how old we get.
I guess so. Perhaps she was also a bit shy to wear cute accessories. Because she was tall and more cool than cute.
Yeah, maybe, but you're such a nice son. You didn't make fun of her dreams, and you even helped her realize her childhood dream by buying her something yourself. When you could have easily laughed about it and told her to think about her age.
Well, it'll be a lie if I said that I think this brand was appropriate for her age. But if my mother says it's her lifelong dream to own a piece from them, why wouldn't I want to make that dream come true as her son? Nobody lives forever, and I want to pay back everything they've done for me while I can.
I really respect that part of you. You also always make time to visit them, even after we got married.
Yeah, but only when I have time though. Wait, you don't have an issue with me going there often, do you?
Not at all. It might be too much if you ask me to come with you every time. But that's not the case, so I don't see why not.
Oh, good. I'm glad you feel that way.
Of course, it's nice that you visit them when you have a chance. I'm sure your parents are happy that you can check up on them often.
Buying the necklace wasn't easy though. I was the only guy at the jewelry shop.
Yeah, why didn't you ask me for help? I could have helped you pick.
That's true. Why didn't I think of that? The lady who helped me asked if it was for my girlfriend, and I was so embarrassed.
Oh, speaking of which, it's almost our wedding anniversary.
Yeah, that's true. But it's not like we ever do anything special on our anniversary, so...
Well, yeah, up until now. But it's also the 10-year anniversary for us dating this year as well.
Oh, it is? Wow. How do you remember that?
I just happened to remember when I was going through our old photo album. It's a good milestone, and I think it'd be nice to do something this year for a change.
Yeah, that's true. It would be nice, wouldn't it? I guess it's been a long time since we went out to a nice restaurant together.
Right? There's actually this sushi restaurant that I've been wanting to try for a while. It's not cheap, but it's for our anniversary, so what do you think?
That sounds perfect!
Yay! I will make a reservation then. Make sure you come home early that day. Don't expect any overtime.
Kate, I'm so sorry. I don't think I can come home tonight. I know we had that reservation for our anniversary dinner. I feel horrible.
Why? What happened? Did they ask you to work overtime again?
No, I just got a call and... apparently, Mom suddenly collapsed.
What? Is she okay?
I don't know, but it sounded like she's in critical condition right now.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. I mean, it's so sudden. Anyways, I don't have any details yet. I'm going to go to the hospital and find out more.
Yes, you should. You should still drive safe, but try to get there as soon as you can.
I'm sorry about the dinner. I know you made the reservation and everything.
Don't worry about that at all. Your mom is way more important. Don't think about it and just go see her.
Thanks. I'm going to stay there tonight. But I will let you know as soon as I find out more information. Hey, Kate. Sorry I couldn't message you earlier. A miracle has happened, and she regained her consciousness. The doctor thinks she's going to be okay, so I'm on my way home now.
Did they find out what's wrong?
Yeah, apparently she had a stroke. Apparently it's more common than you'd think. I guess we should be careful too. Anyways, I'm so relieved that she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She's never collapsed to begin with. She's crying here right next to me.
What? She is?
Yeah, isn't this a mystery? How can she be here now if she was in a critical condition last night?
Why are you with her?
She called me earlier. She happened to be in the area and was wondering if I'd want to grab lunch with her. Imagine my surprise.
Why would she call you?
Well, it's good that she did, because I wouldn't have found out about all your lying otherwise.
No, you're misunderstanding. This is not a lie. It's a simple mistake.
What? How can this be anything but a lie? I wonder where you stayed the night if you weren't at the hospital.
There's just something that I had to attend to.
Well, it must have been something very important then. More important than our anniversary dinner.
No, it wasn't more important.
Why did you ditch me then?
Well, they didn't take no for an answer.
Who didn't take no for an answer?
My boss from work. I'm sorry I didn't tell you honestly, but I promise that I have done nothing that I need to hide from you.
Is that so? Oh, by the way, you know the necklace you brought for your mom? She says she's never received any necklace from you. Who's the young lady that received your gift, Alex?
What do you mean? Which young lady?
I'm asking you that question. She must be your mistress. Everything makes sense if that's the case.
I'm not cheating on you. I would never do anything unfaithful.
I know you were lying about visiting your parents often. Your mom told me that you hardly ever visit them. Which means you lied about helping them with their dining table too. Were you with your mistress that night too?
No, I wasn't.
Don't even try to defend yourself anymore, Alex. Both your mom and I already know what you were up to. You can't talk your way out of this. No lie can get you off the hook, so you better come clean.
I'm sorry.
So, you admit it.
I just didn't want to hurt you. I knew that it was wrong. I knew that I shouldn't be doing this. But I couldn't bring myself to stop.
Stop what? Don't be vague about it and explain properly. Your mom is here reading this with me too. Do you prefer for her to call you right now instead? Would you like to explain everything to her directly with your own mouth?
I have a girlfriend that I'm seeing.
You mean a mistress?
I guess you could call her that too.
Who is she? Is she someone I know?
She's this junior associate on my team at work.
I knew it. I thought it was strange that your mom would ask for a necklace like that. Why would you lie about her being in a hospital? You made me worry sick about her.
Because I knew that I needed a really good reason to cancel our anniversary dinner at the last minute like that. Especially because you just found that necklace earlier and were suspicious.
Why would you cancel our plans if you knew it was that risky?
She caught a cold and asked me to stay with her. She was really sick, so I couldn't just leave her alone. I'm sorry.
You are sorry? Do you think sorry is going to make up for you cheating?
No, that's not what I think at all. I will make it up to you, I promise. I will break up with her, and I will never see her again.
I don't care. I'm done with you anyways.
You're not thinking about divorcing me, are you?
Divorcing you? Of course I'm thinking about it.
You're going to break up with me over a single mistake? I know I shouldn't have lied to you, but this isn't a big enough deal for a divorce.
This isn't a big enough deal? You think this isn't a big deal? Wow, I guess I'm seeing who you really are for the first time.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that.
Your mom is calling your dad right now.
How is she? Still crying?
She stopped crying. And now she's just really upset with you. She's asking for your mistress to come and face us.
I can't ask her to do that.
Oh, really? If that's the case, your mom says she's going to call your office directly tomorrow.
Call my office? Why would she want to do that?
Because we need to have a talk with her as well. Your girlfriend must be at your office if you guys are on the same team. I would be curious to see what kind of girl you were cheating on me with. And face her directly.
That is so unnecessary. I don't understand why you need to do that.
We want to hear her side of the story as well. And I can't just let all this slide without doing anything. I want to see her and give her a piece of my mind. And tell her directly that she's going to pay for this.
Listen, You have every right to be upset, but I don't think it's a good idea to make this into a bigger deal than it should be. You wouldn't want people to find out that your husband was having an affair, would you?
You don't want people to find out. Same with your mistress, too. It's true that people would know that I'm the wife whose husband cheated, and it would hurt my reputation, but I don't care.
I think you should care.
It's more important for people to know how preserved you two are, to ensure that you guys lose your reputations at the office. I want everyone in the office to talk about you two behind your backs when you come into the office.
Kate, you gotta calm down. I don't think you're making the right decision right now.
You are the one who didn't make the right decision. I don't know which of you initiated this first, but you should have known better. It shouldn't be so difficult to know this was a bad idea. Your mom just called the office, by the way.
Wait, for real?
It doesn't seem like you are at the office now, so I guess you took half the day off. Aren't you excited to go there now? I'm pretty sure that your mom is telling your work everything.
I can't believe you guys pulled my work into this. I know what I did was wrong, but this is way too much. They just put me in charge of dealing with this really big project too. I don't want to do anything that would jeopardize my career.
We aren't jeopardizing anything. We are simply checking the facts. And shouldn't you be worrying about the feelings of me and your mom of all things? Why don't you stop being so self-centered and apologize sincerely for once? Well, either way, nothing will stop us until we completely destroy your reputation. After that, we ended up having a face-to-face discussion with him, his mistress, and his boss as well. Of course his boss had nothing to do with it, but he volunteered to help us resolve the situation as quickly as possible. I guess his boss was more worried about the effect that this affair might have on his team's performance if things dragged along too long. In any case, we were able to come up with a settlement pretty quickly thanks to his boss. We got divorced, and Alex agreed to pay me a lot of alimony. The mistress was so ashamed that she relocated to a remote location after everything settled. Oh, and Alex ended up being pulled from that big project he was talking about after his work found out. I guess they felt with all his lying that he couldn't be trusted. So, I don't think he will ever get any good opportunities anymore after this. Alex's mom apologized to me over and over about what her son did to me. I'd say he is the worst son ever to make his own parents apologize for his unfaithfulness.
Hey, sweetie, are you free to talk?
Yeah, it's not too busy at work today, so I've got a spare minute. What's up?
I was just wondering if you've noticed anything going missing from the house lately.
Like, what exactly?
Well, just like little things, really. Like, you know that really cute raincoat I brought the other day? I can't find it anywhere, and I haven't even worn it yet, so I know I've not left it anywhere. Also, other things of mine have gone missing. Shoes, clothes, jewelry. I'm just slightly concerned that we might have someone breaking in and stealing little bits and pieces to see if we notice. I mean, what if they try to break in whilst we're still here to get something more valuable?
Oh, I don't think you need to worry about anything like that.
But how can you be so sure? Have you honestly not noticed anything of yours missing?
Well, no, she doesn't wear my stuff.
Wait, what? Who doesn't wear your stuff?
My mom, of course.
Your mom? Hang on, I'm really confused. What has your mom got to do with any of this?
I've been letting her borrow some of your things whenever she comes around.
Comes round? To the house, you mean?
Yeah.
But when is she coming round the house? I've not seen her there, and we're both working during the day. So she can't be there then, can she?
Actually, yeah, she stops by during the day whilst we're at work and just kind of relaxes in the house.
What?
Yeah, it's really not that big of a deal. All she does is watch TV and stuff. She even helps clean up if there are any particular big messes about that you've not had the chance to clean yet. She's actually been a really big help.
How can you be okay with this? That's our home, and your mom is acting as if it's hers. What if we have private things lying around?
Well then, don't leave anything lying around. Simple.
Hang on. So she's the one who's been taking all of my things?
She's not been taking all of them, just borrowing a few things that she liked.
Scott, some of the things she's taken were given to me by my mom. The necklace she took, has been handed down from my great-grandmother. I've been worried sick over it, thinking that I had lost it.
She only borrowed it. There's no need to get so hysterical about it.
It's been missing for 6 months. I even asked you when I first saw that it was missing if you knew what had happened to it.
Alright, jeez. I'll ask my mom to bring it back. I still don't see the big deal about her having it, though. It's only a piece of jewelry.
It's important to me.
Okay, I got it. No need for all that drama.
How long has your mom been coming to our house?
I don't know, about 8 months or so?
What? How is she even getting in?
I gave her a spare key.
Why would you do that?
Well, she is my mom. I want to look after her, and if that means letting her chill in my house, then that's fine by me. I mean, do you not want me to treat my mom nicely?
Treating your mom nicely would be going over to her house to keep her company and buying her her own jewelry, not letting her act as if she rules over our house and can take what she wants without bothering to ask or even tell me.
I don't exactly have time to do that. It's easier this way. You didn't mind before.
Because I had no clue what was happening.
Well, what do you want me to do then, if you're so upset?
I'd like you to tell your mom that we don't want her coming to our house whilst we're not in it. And we especially don't want her taking things that don't belong to her. If she wants to borrow something from me, then she needs to ask me.
I'll tell her you said that, but I doubt she'll be happy about it.
Well, tell her that's how we both feel. We're a couple, after all, so we need to support each other.
But I don't feel that way. I don't mind my mom coming over.
Can you just support me on this, please?
Fine, whatever. I need to get back to work. I'll talk to my mom later.
Thank you.
So, my son told me that you have a problem with me going to your house whilst you're not there. Why? It's not like I'm hurting anyone. Are you implying that I'm not trustworthy enough to be there when you're not? This is really hurtful, Andrea.
Flora, hello. Yes, I did have a chat with Scott, and we both agreed that it would be best if you didn't do that anymore.
From what my son told me, you're the only one with the problem. Why?
Look, I just don't feel comfortable with you letting yourself into my home whilst I'm not there. It kind of feels like a bit of an invasion of privacy.
How is it an invasion of privacy? It's my son's house too, and as his mother, I should be allowed in his life, which includes where he lives.
I understand that he's your son, but he is also my husband now. Our home is our private place, and I don't mind people coming over as long as I know they're there and that I have invited them to come. I don't like someone just helping themselves to my home whenever they feel like it. It's not a hotel.
I need to make an appointment with you just to see my son now. I told him that he shouldn't marry you. You're simply too controlling.
I'm not saying you need an appointment to see Scott, but you can't go to our house unannounced, especially when we're not there. This is something that I am not willing to compromise on.
I see. Very well then, Your Majesty. I shall make sure to book an appointment well in advance to see my son, as per your request.
I've already told you that you don't need to do that.
No, I wouldn't want to impose on you and your house. Maybe with some warning you'll actually be able to clean it up a bit as well. That'd be a nice change too.
Okay, if you're going to be like that, then I'm going now, Flora. Oh, and I'd like everything of mine that you've taken without asking returned, please.
Yes, Scott's already told me that you're demanding your things back. Did your parents never teach you how to share?
Did yours not teach you not to take things without asking the owner?
How dare you speak to me like that? Just you wait. You'll regret this.
I'm sure. Okay, Flora. Good night.
How much did that cost? I bet you're making my son pay for it, aren't you?
Hi, Flora. Yes, I've got a new car, and no, Scott isn't paying for it. I managed to get a good finance deal on it, so I decided to upgrade. This new car should last me quite a few years now.
Well, I must admit it's quite a nice vehicle.
I'm glad you like it. Thank you, by the way, for giving me my things back.
Uh-huh. But really though, I love that car. It would suit me just perfectly. To be honest, I've always wanted one like it, and my car does need upgrading. Well, anyway, I can decide if I want to try and get one like it after I've driven yours around a little bit. I'll be around soon to pick it up.
Huh? What do you mean you're coming to get it?
Well, after I saw it the other day, I told Scott how much I liked it, and he said that I could have it if I liked it that much.
He said what?
Why is that such a shock? I mean, generally, when a person sees something they like, they tend to get it for themselves.
Well, I'm sorry, Flora, but you can't have my car, no matter how much you like it.
Well, why not?
Besides, it's my car. Besides, I need it to get to work, and this is the most important thing. I bought it by myself, for myself. I don't have to give it to anyone I don't want to.
Well, how rude. I mean, I even did what you asked, and asked politely if I could have it. Scott said I could, so I'm going to be picking it up whether you like it or not.
Well, it wasn't Scott's car to give away. It's mine. The car is in my name, and so is all of the insurance. So Scott has absolutely no say on who gets to have my car.
Well, we'll see about that. I'll be talking to Scott about your attitude. I mean, I even followed your rules, and now you're going back on them. It's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is the fact that Scott said you could have my brand new car. You don't need to worry about having words with him because I'll be doing that myself.
Seriously, Andrea? You told my mom that she can't have your car? Why?
Because it's my car? Where on earth did you get the impression that you could decide to just give away something I bought and use on a daily basis?
Well, we already have one car, and my mom needs a new one because her old one is a death trap, so stop being so selfish and let her have the car. You can get on by public transport.
I'm being selfish?
Well, yeah, first you kicked my mom out of our house, saying that you don't feel comfortable with her in it, even though she wasn't hurting anyone. And now after setting stupid rules about asking people to borrow their things, you go back on your word and won't let my mom have your car? That's selfish.
I saved up for this car with my own money. And if anyone's being selfish, it's you. You just give in to your mom and give her whatever she wants, regardless of how I feel. I mean, how can you think that giving her a brand new car that I paid for is fair?
Because she's my mom. I'm doing what I need to do to look after her in her older age. In fact, it doesn't matter if you don't give my mom your car because I'll simply take it from you.
How will you do that?
I'll file for divorce. You've been really getting on my nerves lately anyway, so getting rid of you and taking the car for myself is just a win-win scenario.
Wow, so your true colors have finally shown themselves, huh? Fine. I'll give you the divorce, and you can have the car as long as you promise to pay alimony to me.
Fine, whatever. Anything to be rid of you.
I feel exactly the same way about you. And before you get any ideas, you'll be signing the car over in your name before I give it to you. I'm not going to be the one responsible for any payments or damages that might happen.
Fine. If you're really gonna be that petty, I'll sign the stupid papers.
Good.
Hey, Andrea. Hey, it's been a while.
Scott? What do you want? I thought I finally got rid of you and that I'd never have to hear from you again.
Yeah, it's just... the car that you gave my mom has been having a few issues. Its brakes seem to have gone, along with its clutch, and there were a few other things that look a bit iffy. So, I thought I can give you the car back, and then maybe we can call it even and call off the divorce lawyers, and I can stop paying you alimony? I mean, the value of the car should cover what you're asking for, right?
Let me get this right. You want me to take back a clearly broken car, which will cost me thousands in repairs from the sounds of it, in exchange for not getting my divorce alimony?
I mean, yeah?
No, I'm good, thanks.
What?
You can keep the car. After all, your mom was so adamant about having it. Just a shame that it's falling apart. I mean, it's only 4 months old. It's almost as if someone might have done something to it.
Wait, are you saying you purposely sabotaged the car to get back at me?
What? Of course not. I'm not a mechanic. I know nothing about cars.
But you just said...
Anyway, I really shouldn't be talking to you. My lawyer said so. If you want to say anything to me, it'll have to be through them now. I'll see you in court, Scott. Oh, and by the way, thanks for taking that car off my hands. I ended up finding a much better, more vintage one for half the price. It's so much better than that rubbish, broken one you've got.
Andrea!
Bye, Scott. Hope you have a nice life with your new wife. Mom. I'm glad I'm not with such a mama's boy anymore. Thanks for showing me what a pathetic person you actually are. After Scott tried to get me to call off my lawyers in exchange for the car, we finally settled things in court, with Scott paying me alimony because of his affair. Things didn't get better for Scott. He ended up moving into a run-down little apartment as I sold the house that we both shared. His mom would constantly go to his house during the day, to the point that she would scare off any potential girlfriend. I did try to warn him about her, but he just didn't want to listen to me. As for me, I moved to the city where my career really took off. I became a very important person within my company, and I'm even in line to become the CEO. Everything definitely got better once I left Scott. It can be difficult letting go of someone that you have been with for a long time, but sometimes it really is for the best. Besides, some of the best things in life can happen when you least expect them.